Hello, campers from near and far. My name is Phyllis Mackenzie for all those new joining us today. And welcome back to the Wicked Campfire Podcast. Today's episode, this specific episode, is a bonus episode. We'll be talking about something still in the line of paranormal, but not quite. It has a little bit of science backing it up. But before we begin, remember to please subscribe or follow, depending on where you're listening from. If you're already on Apple, on the iTunes store to be exact, please drop a rating. It will be very helpful. If you don't know where to get the links, the major link will be in the description down below. And also don't forget to check out our second podcast, Care Life Podcast, which is available in all listening platforms, including iHeartRadio, don't worry. But today's episode is a fantastic bonus about dreams. Yep, you heard me, dreams. I'm not talking about your goals in life or metaphoric dreams. I'm actually talking about the dreams that you have when you're asleep, you're awake, or whatnot. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, let's dive into today's episode. So, dreams. Might be wondering why I have decided to dive into this topic specifically. Well, we can't go on with this podcast without coming across something like dreams or visions or manifestations or things like that. So bonus episodes like this will be popping up. And today, to be exact, we'll be talking about dreams in a more broad way. So it's not scientifically what I'm talking about. I'm not going into the scientific side. I'm actually going into the conscious side, if it makes sense. But anyways, when it comes to dreams, we all have them. Sometimes we don't. Scientifically proven, we don't have dreams sometimes because we're stressed out or we haven't had enough sleep or things like that. But in normal times when we're dreaming, we tend to have different kinds of dreams, right? But the dreams that we normally have are in two categories. Those are the wisdom dreams or the karmic dreams. So the karmic dreams are often on the negative side, and the normal dreams during the night, like the ones you just have during the night when you're sleeping, are the ones which you are calling karmic dreams. And we often call them on the negative spectrum because sometimes they can be associated with bad auras or maybe nightmares or maybe misfortunes when it comes to the dream itself. But the second dream is normally wisdom dreams, and wisdom dreams are always on the positive scale. And it doesn't necessarily have to happen when you're sleeping, because sometimes during the day when you're technically not asleep but it feels like you are, I don't know if you're getting the drift I'm going through. You're not asleep, but you feel as though you are asleep, and you feel as though you are in a dream because you're in a totally different place or in a different timeline. That's what we are calling wisdom dreams. Somebody may call it daydreaming, like let's say when you zone out or something, or maybe you're just seated there and some people just, for lack of a better term, shift. I'll talk about shifting in another different bonus episode. But dreams basically, according to the Tibet yogis, it's in terms of wisdom dreams and in terms of karmic dreams, which wisdom dreams are in the positive side and karmic dreams are on the negative side. And dreams itself come from within. That's what all yogis say, that dreams come from within your past self or your present self. Because science says that whatever you think of last is what you dream about. But also, whoever you are in the past life, you could dream about that as well. Or whatever is to happen to you during the present, whatever has happened to you during the present but you never really noted when you are wide awake, you dream about. But my main angle today is lucid dreams, or what I'd like to call vivid consciousness. And lucid dreams are connected to wisdom dreams. And if you don't know what lucid dreams are, they're lucid dreams. How can I explain it? I'm trying to find a way to explain it in the softest way possible for somebody to understand. Lucid dreams. It's a dream in which you as an individual, you're aware that you're dreaming. I don't know if you've gotten lost there or something, but lucid dreams, it may be sleeping or not, but in that moment, you have so many deja vu-like scenarios where you can't even remember what's going on. Let's say during the dream itself, you're meeting lots of people, and you're quite aware you're meeting these people, you're quite aware of the conversation you're having with them, or you're in a place, and when you're in this place, you can actually see what is going on. It's like you're living in that specific timeline. Or maybe you're doing something and it feels so familiar to you, even though you haven't done it before. But in real sense, you're actually dreaming. And it's, what I say is deja vu scenarios. It's because you haven't done this in real life, but as you're dreaming, it feels so familiar to you. It feels so simple to you. This place feels like home, or this place feels like you've been here before, or these people you haven't met in real life, or maybe you don't remember meeting. You feel as though you know them. And the funny thing is, you're actually aware that you're not awake. You know that you're dreaming. This is what lucid dreaming is all about. And lucid is actually another name for vivid. So technically, lucid dreaming is vivid consciousness. And dreams, like I said, they do come from within your past self and your present self. So mostly your own consciousness and your own experience with the 5 elements, that is fire, air, earth, water and space itself, which is the astral body, is what influences your dreams. So the connection that you have with either or all the 5 elements is what will influence your dreams. So I want all of you right now to just think about that moment. Maybe you've been asleep before, you wake up, you don't remember the dream, or you're asleep but you're aware of the dream. I'm sure it has happened to about 80% of this planet. You are asleep, you're aware that you're sleeping, you remember you slept, you're aware that it is a dream, but you don't know what's going on. It's scary, I know. So if you've had dreams like this before, just go down to our latest post and comment lucid dreams. I'll understand that you've had these dreams before. Just comment down below lucid dreams. But for those who haven't had these kinds of dreams, or for those who have and just happened once and just want to go back into it, for me it's just normal. I got to understand it like 2-3 years ago, what lucid dreams was all about, and I learned how to control it, or how to get back into it. And today I'm actually going to tell you the way. It's actually just one way on how to get into lucid dreaming if you've never had lucid dreams before, or how to be in there and control it if you've experienced lucid dreams before. So like I said, dreams are your own consciousness. You have to believe in your own consciousness. Your consciousness is not your mind. Dreams don't come from your mind. Dreams come from your own consciousness. Those are two separate things. Just picture your consciousness as, let me just say, a soul within you. You and the universe are two different consciousness, right? The universe has its own consciousness and you have your own consciousness. But the universe and you are connected through the five elements. That is fire, air, earth, water, and the astral body, which is space. That's why people say that we are connected to nature, or the universe is connected to nature. Even if you're religious right now, I love religion, I love God, but sometimes stepping out of religion helps you understand a lot of things. So just put the aspect of God aside and try to embrace that there is consciousness within you that helps your dreams out, and there's consciousness in the universe, in all the universes, not just our Milky Way, the vast universe, including what hasn't been known yet. All that is just vast consciousness. So how do you get into it? How do you get into it? The first thing you need to do, and the only thing you need to do, is to train your mind to be stable and not be busy. I know it sounds complicated, it sounds like Bruce Lee things, but that's the only way to get into a lucid dream if you haven't done it before, and if you have, it's the only way to control a lucid dream. You need to train your mind to be stable and not be busy. And I actually understand how hard that is for somebody like myself. My brain is never stable. It's never stable. It's like a running machine, just always clicking, 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 clicking. If I have a foggy mind, even for 30 minutes, I just feel distorted. So you can imagine how long it has been since I could control my own lucid dreams. Since I began writing my book, that was the beginning of this year, I haven't managed not one single lucid dream because my mind is so clogged up. I haven't managed to stable my mind. I haven't managed to peace out my mind. I've tried meditating. I know somebody's thinking, oh, meditate. That's what I do. That's what I always do. I meditate. But I can't control it. My mind is just busy, 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 busy. But I think it also has to do with me not being in tune with the five elements as well. My chakra is always everywhere. I have so many things happening. I have so many things going on. But for you at home listening to me right now, if you could just take a moment and just let go. Just let go. Don't think of anything. Don't stress out. Don't worry about anything. It's just you. Try to balance out your chakras. Try to tune in with just one of the five elements. And I'm not saying that you become an avatar or something. No, just meditate. Try to find what your element is. For me, my element has always been fire. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with me being a Leo sun, but it has always had something to do with fire or space, the astral body. I've never managed to tune in with air, never managed to tune in with earth, never managed to tune in with water, but fire and the astral body itself, that I can attest to. And I can also tell you that lucid dreams happen. They do happen if you just manage to peace out. But you might be wondering, how do the five elements, which we know from the avatar, how do they fall into our lives themselves? Well, you'll be surprised for me to tell you that we have realms of life. We have realms of reincarnation, but we also have realms of life. And the realms of life are the common ones, which is physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Of course, you have to connect with your own consciousness this way. But for you to have lucid dreams, you have to open your mind to the fact that realms of reincarnation also exist. And the realms of incarnation are just 6, which is basic, the God's realm or the heaven, which is from the Bible, and also in all forms of yogi science, if I can call it that. The second realm is the demigods or war realm, or the Greek gods realm, or the Titan realm, where you can reincarnate as a Titan or as a war god or as a demigod. We also have the realm of humans, where you can die and come back as a human. And you also have the realm of animals, where you can die and come back as an animal, or you were an animal then come back as a human, which is quite common. People just know of these realms. And then we have the realm of hungry ghosts, or the realm of the lost, which is all basically evolving around this podcast. It's the realm where lost souls go, or where the hungry ghosts go, those with unfinished businesses. That's where the realm is. And the last realm is the realm of hell, which is basic. So if you understand, or if you open up your mind to the realization that these realms are there, and it's hard to prove that these realms exist, you just have to open your mind to it. Because once you open up your mind to it, your consciousness also widens. And once your consciousness widens, then you'll have the most epic lucid dreams ever. Because once you have lucid dreams, it means you can control your own dreams. Just picture that. You're aware you're dreaming and you can control your dreams, meaning if something bad is going to happen, you can be quite sure that nothing bad will happen to you, because you can stop it. If you want to fly in your dream, you can fly in your dream. If you want to become magical in your dream, you can become magical in your dream. If you actually want to be a Titan in your dream, you can be a Titan in your dream. But you just need to open your mind to the fact that you need to relax. You need to just peace out your mind. You also need to remind yourself that these realms exist, so whatever happens, there's a possibility that's not just fiction in your brain, that this happens. You must be aware that these realms exist, and you must also open up to the fact that you need to tune in with the 5 elements. So how do you know that you're actually dreaming? Because I know somebody's just home and she's like, or he's like, oh, Kenzie is going crazy. How in the world would she know that she's dreaming? Well, for starters, you can have a dream journal where you can just write down every time you wake up, or you wake up in the middle of the night, you can just write down whatever you've dreamt about each and every day. And then you can just compare notes, maybe in the end of the week, or maybe in 2 fortnights or something like that. You can just compare notes and see what similarities occur during the dream. So next time you're dreaming, you can know, oh, this happens, so it means I'm dreaming. But you can also do reality checks, which is something that I do. And a common thing is that when you're dreaming, you can never switch off the lights. Let's say you're dreaming and you're in a room and you see there are lights. Try finding the switch. If you switch it off and the light goes off, then it means you're awake. But if you switch it off and the light remains on, it means you're dreaming. It's basic lucid dreaming 101. Lights can never go out in dreams. It happens. But you can also do reality checks, like checking the time. Let's say you can time when you've been asleep, and also the time you normally wake up. If it's like a consistent schedule, let's say you sleep at 11 p.m. and wake up at 8 a.m. But when you're dreaming, you realize you're wide awake at, let's say, past 11 p.m., then it means you're dreaming. Or maybe you look at the clock in your dreams and you realize either the time is going ever so slowly or the time is stagnant. Then it doesn't mean the clock is broken, it only means that you're dreaming. But you can also try looking at self at the mirror. If you're dreaming and you find a mirror, just look at your face or maybe your hands or something like that. Often when you're dreaming and you stare at the mirror in your dream, it's not you that you see. The images are often distorted, or maybe you see something else being reflected in the mirror that's not particularly in your surrounding. It means that you're dreaming. But what I normally do, even if that I'm dreaming, especially if I'm dreaming and I'm inside somewhere there's light, I'll try to find that light switch. If it doesn't switch off, boom, I know I'm dreaming. Or maybe I just check the time, or I wear something specific in my hand. There's a specific ring I wear 24/7. It's always in my finger. So unless I'm asleep. So if I'm in my dream and I don't have it, it means I'm dreaming, because I'd never lose that ring. But that's basically it. The way to know you're dreaming and the way to get into the dream. Just balancing out your mind and knowing how you're dreaming, knowing when you're dreaming. Because dreams are epic. I can tell you that dreams are epic. I've tried shifting before. Shifting works, because shifting is basically just lucid dreaming and the essence of astral projection. But shifting does work, and shifting is the most epic thing. But it works when you're meditating, unlike lucid dreams. And for those who actually just, I don't want to call it pass out, but they just project into their astral body when they are awake. I don't know how that is. I'm sure that I'd love to hear about that, because I've heard some stories before, but I'd love to hear somebody's actual personal experience for them to tell me this. But for this bonus episode, that was basically it. I wanted to talk about dreams. I wanted you to understand your own dreams, your karmic dreams, which are the negative dreams, and the normal dreams that you have during the night, your wisdom dreams, which are connected to the lucid dreams. And wisdom dreams are just in their word. They are positive dreams. They make you feel happy. They're manifestations. Lucid dreams also do this. When you have a lucid dream, you often feel happy, you have a better mood, you have a nice week. It's like serotonin, but in a way that you can actually see and control and enjoy. But dreams are all that. Dreams are just your consciousness, your past and present self being in existence with the 5 elements. That's what dreams are. And if you just open your mind, to the possibility of the realms of reincarnation, not just the realms of life, but the realms of reincarnation, I'm sure you'll have better nights and better dreams and better manifestations too. And also you'd actually open up your mind to more paranormal things, like our next episode, which is not a bonus episode, it's just a continuous episode of something big. But just tell me what you think on social media. Just go on our latest post on Twitter or Instagram. Just drop a comment down below. Just type there lucid dreams. I'll know you've had lucid dreams before. Or just comment what you'd want to say. And I'm building up a Twitter community. Thanks to Twitter, there's this thing called Twitter Circle. So check out our latest pinned post. Go on there if you want to be part of our circle, where you can receive exclusive tweets. Just comment Twitter Circle and I'll see it. We're also on Discord. For those who are wondering, the Discord went up today, so link will be in the description. For those who are there, just check it out. But before I forget, please check out our haunted map, which is the first thing on our description. I have discovered so much just coming into the next episode. It has so much to do with that. So check out our haunted map. Just check it out. I'm sure you'll be amazed by what I've discovered in there. And if any questions arise, just drop them on our Discord, drop them on our social media pages. I'll see them, I'll respond as much as I can. Anyways, thank you so much for joining this camp today on our bonus episode about dreams. Special thanks to those who tune in every time to listen. special thanks to those on Twitter who have been patient since last year in August when I announced the coming soon of this episode. Also, special thanks to anybody who's helping out with these episodes, with the research and all that. Thank you so much, love you. But till next time, which is not so far, it's just the next episode, just click next and you'll hear the next episode. My name's Phyllis Mackenzie. Love you all campers, and I'll see you soon. Bye!